With summer right around the corner, it's time now to plan your next vacation. And travel expert Valerie Joy Wilson is live in St. Augustine, Florida, teaming up with Visit Florida to share some unique ways to explore all the art, culture, food, and more in the Sunshine State. And Valerie, it certainly looks nice and sunny where you are. Can you tell us more about where you are right now and some of the cultural experiences that you'd recommend to travelers this summer?
Yeah, it is one of the most beautiful places, let me tell you. So, one of the things that fascinates me about Florida is the rich history. And, this city is the oldest city in America. It was founded in 1565. So, much older than a lot of those northeastern cities that we think are so old. And there's such a rich history of Spanish and British influence here. And it's really special. It's got these incredible brick-lined streets and Spanish moss trees. It's a really great place to visit.
So what are some other unique destinations to visit in Florida this summer?
So one of the things that I love about Florida, I have been all around the world, and Florida is really second to none. It really has something for everyone. And one of the things that I recommend checking out this month only, so until the end of the month, is the Clearwater Sugar Sand Festival. So the Clearwater Sugar Sand Festival is a sand sculpting event where really incredible artists come out and create some really incredible art with the sand. So that's until April 27th. And then if you're like me and you like to dive into culture, head down to South Florida to the Ata Tiki Museum, where you can learn about Seminole history, which is still very present throughout the state today.
And Valerie, where should art lovers plan to visit on their Florida trip?
So there is a great art scene in all throughout Florida, but specifically here in St. Augustine. So the father of Florida tourism was Henry Flagler, and he created this beautiful building that is behind me. So this was his hotel, and he had three beautiful hotels here in Florida. And this used to be the Hotel Ponce de Leon. It's now Flagler College, and inside of it is some of the most beautiful terracotta reliefs and mosaics. But what's very, very special and worth the visit inside are the Tiffany stained glass. It's the largest collection of Tiffany stained glass in the world, and it's absolutely magnificent. I got to go check it out a couple days ago, and it's definitely worth seeing. And then if you're into the literary arts like I am, you can head down to Key West to the Ernest Hemingway house and check out where he lived. He used to hang out and live in some very cool places, so I definitely recommend heading down there.
Well, Valerie, of course, even on vacation, we've got to eat. So let's talk about food options.
So the food here in St. Augustine in particular, Florida really is for foodies. Florida's for foodies, but in St. Augustine, there is a really great blend of Minorcan, African, Greek, British, Spanish influences all throughout the entire city. And it really immerses the food culture in from all of those different cultures. And what I also love is the fresh fish and bringing all of that together. It's really incredible. But if you're into fine dining and Michelin-star restaurants, I want to let you know that there is something very exciting coming. The Michelin Guide is coming to 3 new cities in Florida. It's coming to the Palm Beaches, Fort Lauderdale, and St. Pete Clearwater. And that's really exciting because this week they're going to be sharing a bunch of those new accolades for those destinations, which means there could be some new Michelin stars popping up, which, as you know, is just an incredible thing for food. Like it is the top. That means that is some of the best food in the entire world. So really exciting things happening here on the food scene in Florida.
I am ready to go. Valerie, where can our viewers go for more information?
Yeah, for more information, you can head to visitflorida.com to help plan your vacation to beautiful St. Augustine and, of course, the rest of the Sunshine State.
All right. Thanks, Valerie.
Thanks so much. Happy travels.